Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Didn't even need the back end of the double strike. Beautiful. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, last early access deck, a little bit of aggro. Didn't really do an aggro deck. Aggro goblins. Goblins are back, ladies and gentlemen. I built my own and it wasn't that good, and I gotta give a big shout. I'm actually gonna reach out to this guy because I got my ass whipped by a certain goblin deck, and I had to take a look at it. Red Cat. I'm gonna put a link in to his channel right here, man. He's really come up with something good. I put my own little spin on it. I've modified it a little bit, as we should. But Red Cat's Gobos, man, he was beating people left and right with this one, man. Again, I think I've put a little bit more burn into it, and changed it around a little bit, and I think you should too. But this one absolutely is very fun for like in just an aggro goblin madness deck here. Just really, really fun to do. So I'm going to show you this one. I think you're really going to like it. Before we do that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Don't smash them like they always want you. I need you to tenderly push them, because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. Basically, what does that mean is that you could have seen all of this live. You could have seen me making all of these things live and in person. You could have watched all of it, made suggestions, talk crap, you know, do all the things that you want to do. So follow those links in the description. Check out our Discord for all latest news and information. We'd love to have you there in the Discord. That would be great. Fantastic. Post your decks, post memes, ask questions. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. And again, Red Cat's channel, I'm going to link it right down below. Really, I mean, the architect, 99% of this is his. Again, I put my little 2 cents in. But I think you should absolutely give him, because he's a great best of one builder. We need more of those out there. Anyways, here we go. So what are we talking about? Well, Cacophony Scamp. This is a very... I like this one over the other one that grows stronger. Anything that punishes the opponent when it dies, I think is kind of ideal, is kind of key. It does do a proliferate, which we don't really need too much. We're not going to need the proliferate, but anything that explodes when it dies is going to be critical and useful right there, especially when you get the power up, which we absolutely can do. Can be a cool finishing blow. 1 red, 1/1. When it does damage to a player, you can sacrifice it if you do proliferate. We don't really need that proliferate. We don't need the self-sacrifice. We do when it dies, it deals damage. So the only time we might need that proliferate explode is if it's like a 3, if it's like has like a 3 power and we blow it up to finish off our opponent. I think that would be the time. Goblin Trap Finder. I really like this one, as aggro as we can be. 1/1, 1-drop. Seek, when it dies, seek a treasure card, seek a card with a mana value 3 or less. Card perpetually gains haste, and the spell costs 1 less. The fact that he can accelerate some of your other more powerful goblins onto the board and make them cheaper. You have to sacrifice it at the end, which is fine. Again, this is not about longevity here. This is about destructibility. This is about finishing them off. So absolutely works with that. Play with Fire is one of the ones I modified a little. The removal game is going to be Mephit's Enthusiasm, Molten Impact, which is going to be 4 damage, and Play with Fire is going to be 2. So we want to kind of play off each other. The main one that we have here of Mephit's Enthusiasm, that's the 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. It can't go face. However, it can kill planeswalker, and then the excess damage you get, the next creature spell gets +X. Now, if you're hasting and you're coming in with something like a double strike, that +X can be a critical key in getting that extra damage off and really, really, really pushing damage on. That can be very, very critical. Play with Fire, of course, is 2 damage to face and lets you scry, so you can pick what you got coming up next. Extremely critical as well. Also, just 2 damage to face can finish off a guy, or finish off an opponent and take out a target. The Molten Impact is also very useful, because if you chain this with Mephits or Play with Fire, you absolutely can get multiple hits off. So 4 damage, and then the extra lava, I like to think the lava goes up, it suspends itself in the air, there's hanging damage. The excess damage that you do, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, it deals the excess damage. So if you blow up a 1-drop or a 2-drop, you have basically potential energy waiting to go of extra damage, and then you can throw it down with a Mephits or play with fire very usefully right there. So yeah, that's our cascade effect right there. If you want to modify it a little bit, you certainly can. Gleeful Demolition is not a bad one to do for a treasure token or something like that. I wouldn't put that many on there. You know, any kind of thing. A Braid is of course nice. Volt Surge, any kind of burn is going to really accelerate what you want to do. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right. We go back to this. We're talking about Warrior Marauder is one of the new ones. Very, very deadly. 2 red, 1/1 double strike. Whenever an orc or a goblin you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play a card at that turn. So not only is he a 1/1 double strike for 2, he is extremely powerful when a goblin or an orc hits damage. We do have 1 orc card in this. You'll see it. We can pull cards off the top. So again, he just keeps the flow of cards going into your hand, which is extremely, extremely powerful. Probably one of the best new goblins right here. Rindavel Hordemaster is, of course, your captain from the Dominaria one. 1/1, other goblins you control get +1/+1. Whenever Rindavel Hordemaster or another goblin you control dies, exile the top card. If it's a goblin, you may cast it in the next turn. Again, pulling a goblin off the top and letting him play off right there, plus the captain ability. 1/1, 2-drop, really, really useful. Ren's Resolve is always a good one. I think that probably we might want to add a backup of that one into the sideboard right there. Again, exile the top 2 cards until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. And remember, this is a sorcery, so if you have something like Molten Impact hanging in the winds there, that it's waiting, it's got damage waiting to go for it, you absolutely can have it, you know, just ready to go, and that will also trigger Molten Impact. So you can get card draw and damage, 2 or 3 extra damage ready to fall on somebody, and card draw if you kind of time and cascade your cards correctly, which I think is going to be critical for this deck. So Squee, Dubious Monarch, that's going to be a critical one right there. 1 red and 2/2 haste, legendary creature, Goblin Noble. Whenever Squee, Dubious Monarch attacks, create a 1/1 goblin token that's tagged and attacking. Very, very useful. You may cast Squee, Dubious Monarch from the graveyard by exiling 4 other cards. So he does come back on a pile of skulls as he's doing there, and a pile of dead gobos. He can swing back in. Again, token generation, just putting pressure down the range right there. I did skip Battlecry Goblin. That's an important one right here. Can't skip him. He is very critical. This is a dangerous, dangerous card, by the way. This was dangerous in Standard, I think. 1 red and 1. 2/2. Goblins you control get +1 and gain haste into the end of turn. Kind of, you always want to trigger that ability. He's a 2-drop, but I would really consider him a 4-drop. Because he also has the Pack Tactics ability. Whenever Battlecry Goblin attacks, if you attacked with creatures, total power of 6 or more, you create a 1/1 red goblin creature tapped and attacking. So he can absolutely build the swarm out and then charge, and then if you have got enough mana, you can charge it again, giving goblins +1 across the board. So he is really, really critical in building that power, building that board state, and just getting going very, very wide with a lot of damage there. Really, really good stuff right there. Can't forget about him. Goblin Influx Away. 3 of these is good. If you wanted to take out 1, like, I wouldn't be mad if you modified it with 1 and then put, like I said, another Molten Impact in just for that extra removal. Like, I'm not mad. Goblin Influx Away is good, but it's a 4-drop, and if we're going very aggro, this kind of helps you get into mid-range territory. It gives you a little bit of staying power in case you get stuck. Goblins, it's an enchantment, 1 red and 3. Goblin spells you cast cost 1 red less. If it doesn't require 1 red, it costs 1 less total. At the beginning of your end step, conjure a random card from the spellbook. The spellbook is great. The spellbook is really great. If we can look at the spellbook here. Whoop. And let's look at Influx. So yeah, the spellbook has War Chief, haste, gives everyone haste, things, Brash Taunters, Wily Goblins, Trash Masters, Ember Haulers, Relic Robbers, Fanatical, blah 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 blah, all the top stuff, even stuff we already have in the deck, Token Generators, Legion Warboss, really, really powerful stuff in there. However, like I said, it is at the beginning of your end step, so you can get it and then you'll get a card, but it's the end step. You can't cast it till next turn, so you're really thinking about turn 5 that you can really get something out on the board from the spellbook, which is kind of late in a Goblin deck. Still very good, absolutely important to have in there, I think. But if you don't want to do 3 or 4, you can definitely do 2 and put more burn in it. And a new one, guys, Assault on Osgiliath. Brutal, brutal card here. Absolutely brutal. This is another double strike one. This will absolutely wipe the board. 3 red and X, but you can just play it for 3 red. You don't need, if X is 0, you can just play for 3 red. So amass X orcs, so you wouldn't get the orc thing. At least if you want 1, you get 1 thing of orcs. Then goblins and orcs you control gain double strike and haste into the end of turn. So unbelievably brutal. You'll at least, if you pay even 5, you'll get a 2/2 double striking orc army. Absolutely brutal. We are going to take down Osgiliath, that Dome of Stars, I think. I think that's what it translates to in Quenya. And just giving a full board of souped up Gobbo Boys, especially when they're like 2/2s or 3/3s or something like that, double striking, swinging in a wide hit, just brutal. I mean, you're going to rip people apart with Assault on Osgiliath, so absolutely keep an eye on that one. 22 mana, 1 Sokuzen. You could actually put in 2 Sokuzen. I'm not mad at you. That extra little, those extra little spirits do come in handy right there. That's what we're looking at right there. My sideboard, personally, well, we'll take a look at the stats right now. 22 creatures, 22 goblins, all of them Gobbos. 2 instants, 11 sorceries, 2 enchantments, 23 lands altogether with a 2.1 average. That's what we're looking at. We have an Orc Commander and the Ring and some crazy card backs right there. Again, big shout out to Red Cat. On the sideboard right there, what I'm looking at is, again, Beamtown Beatstick is not a bad one because of the menace, the extra power, and the treasure generation. I think that that is actually kind of a good ad right there for turn 1 and then turn 2. Gleeful Demolition is a great way to crack open a treasure or another, or any other kind of artifact. I don't think we have a lot of treasure in this deck. We can with Beamtown and these, so this is kind of goes with this. A Braid, just a different kind of enchantment, artifact destruction and damage. Another Molten Impact and another Ren's Resolve potentially, in case you need that card draw or anything else going in. So a little bit more in your toolkit on the back end right there for Goblin generation, treasure generation, a little bit of everything else. Again, we're really aggro. We can survive in mid-range in a pinch. We don't want to be stuck there. It's kind of a bad place for us to be. We want this game to be over by turn 4. We want to get the kill shot on turn 4, which is 100% doable with this deck, by the way. So here we go. Let's see if we can get one last game out of it. Here we go, boys. I tried to use more new cards. All right, let's see if we can get it. Yeah, Goblin Trap Finder. I forgot about him. He's really necessary. We got to go harder aggro. Human Token. Okay. All of the Ring. Yeah, I think he's in bad shape. Already think he's in bad shape. Yeah, definitely aggro is hyper aggro is the way to go. The top end looks nice, but I think it's a pipe dream because of that. If he doesn't run full fucking removal right now, Nazgul, no, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, absolutely fucking devastating. Look at that shit. I told you, turn 4, if you don't have the removal on deck, you're fucked. Absolutely. That's definitely a better one. I'm trying to go fucking not all the way there. Yeah, for sure.
Guys, we're back for the
Do do do.
Alrighty. Alright.
Do 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 do. Yeah, my Nazgul deck, absolutely. Spiders is very good for tribal, not bad at all. Andrew A. Hey, look, it's Capra. Oh, shit, it's our buddy. Oh, we're going to have to put it on him, man. Unfortunately, man. We love Capra Demon, but, friend of the show, Capra, by the way. We're going to have to fucking... We're going to have to do it to him, man. Develop. I think he's going Nazgul on me. We're going line. Cacophony scam. Oof, oof. Belt. Very nice. Yeah, I'd like to see Spider. I mean, I like diversity in decks, man. I don't, when there's just like two bangers or like one card that's just dominating, that's not that fun, right, guys? We don't think that that's that fun. Ooh, we are really taking Capra to the fucking cleaners here, man. He doesn't even have a choice. He has to. He can't even run a board wipe. Cacophony Scamp is gonna be, yeah. Everything else is gonna kill him. Oof. Oof is right. I mean, you see the, like I said, turn 4, you're dead on this one. Gotta be a big shout out to Red Cat on this one. I'm probably gonna modify it a little bit. I don't think that I want that Runevelt guy. I don't think we... I think we probably... Effort's Enthusiasm is good, but I'd also like to get, I'd also like to get the other one. Molten Impact for sure. I think we Molten Impact. I might even do 2 of those, so just to put a little flavor on it. Ba-da-ba-da. I'm on the play too. Yeah, I'm getting lucky here, boys. Let's do Mephit's Enthusiasm. Decline. Do it. Line. Oof. Alright, what I really want is to give haste to the Moria Marauder here. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, it's another ramper. Alright, so we're gonna do Moria Marauder. Blow that up. Boom. Fantastic. Fantastic. Line. Alright, let's see. Probably another removal. They always have these volcanic sprites. Delicious, refreshing volcanic sprites. I think that is something that... Oh yeah, Spiteful Banditry. That's the wipe right there. He's just ramping at Tali here. Diagraph Captain and the new Decay zombies are pretty fun. Yeah, they are pretty fun. Yeah, I'm always a big fan of zombies, Andrew. If you've seen my content, you know I'm a zombie fan. Dopey Stopey, yeah, he's just ramping with Tali. Here he goes. You gonna do it? Oh, last March of the Ants. Okay, so he's gonna do a 4-banger. Didn't get to play this one. This is one I did want to play, but I didn't get to really play green. Trying to play some other new mechanics rather than just flash out an Ultra guy. Gonna have to play it eventually, though. There he goes. I'm not playing through that, bro. There's 20 minutes left. I'm not sitting here while you fucking... 20 minutes left to play, man. Not sitting here for that shit. Sorry. Got a lot of time to play that. Yeah, literally the only card he could get. It was indestructible, so he had to pull an Exile, and he could get it. By the way, you can like this video. Oh, there we go. Pobre planeado. That's probably Portuguese. Totally, perfectly balanced as all things should be. Matter of fact. Tenacious pop, 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 pop. Two methods enthusiasm. Pobre planatiao. I mean, I honestly, I have to really encourage the format. I think that it's very good. I think it's really getting a lot of undue hate. It really is very bashed quite a bit, and I think that that's unnecessary. I mean, like Sevis said, if you're worried about what's the most, I mean, OP is hard to say. I would probably say that Nazgul gets fucking out of this world powerful very quickly. That's one of the ones. The Resurrection card, the Golgari, absolutely. You have an alternate win state with Ring Bearers. You have to worry about Ring Bearers now. They're a very dangerous threat on the board. So you've got to worry that you're going to get hit with a Ring Bearer. So it's definitely something that needs to be dealt with. It's added new mechanics into the game. It's definitely expanded what is viable. I'm doing good, Darren. How you doing? Enter Chief. Scout. Just don't drink. He's gonna draw me a mana, but... Oh! Marauder. Very nice. Bango, very nice. Moria Marauder, unbelievably dangerous card. Elish Nor. Wow, I told you I was going to get some mana. Tenacious Pup. Gonna do a double ETB. Aragorn Company Leader, double ETB. I'm just not hitting aggro on this, huh? I'm just not able to aggro out with these. Oh, there we go. Two. Try this. Oh, no ETB effects. Oh, how awful. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking it's the other Norn. Yeah, no ETB effects. No ETB effects at all. Good call, Garrett. You know, I keep thinking this is a fucking... I keep thinking that that is a damn instant or sorcery. I forget that it's an enchantment. Oh, Nazgul's was probably my most fun. Wraith Knights. Absolutely. Fun as hell. Yeah, I don't feel like I have the power with this deck, guys. I don't know how Red Cat did it. I'm going to have to take a look at Red Cat's. Because I don't really feel like it's... I'm getting fucking... I'm not only losing, I'm losing badly. Like, I just don't have the power to get through to what I need to do. Like, I'm just very, very weak. Let's take a look at what he's got going.
Guys.
He's really got aggro. Let's take a look. think this is going to be the last one, right? Jarvis Moonbeam. Ooh, okay. Cacophony. Stone of AetherHub. Broader. Let's do it. Flowering of the white tree. He's building, but I think it's going to be a little slow here. Yeah, I think he's going to be way too slow here. Corrupt Sheriff. That. Wow, that's pulling a lot off the top. Oh yeah. Thing of AetherHub. Alright, so Assault on Osgiliath is basically all we need to do. Precious. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Didn't even need the back end of the double strike. Beautiful. Hey, what's up, Naneko? How you doing? Let's open all these Lord of the Rings Middle Earth packs. Here we go. Oh, look, it's all gems. All right, guys. Again, a little bit of a modified Red Cat. Very beautiful deck. I absolutely have to better than the one I built for sure. Yeah, so I did a little bit of tweaking, as you should do with any deck. Very nice. Very, very nice wins on the Red Cat right there. I think that, like I said, always make a little modifications. You got to make it yours. But the idea, you really got to go aggro. I know there's a lot of high-end stuff that potentially we can... it's kind of a trap. It's if you're doing gobos, you've got to go right up the middle and very hard. So there's a lot of good stuff there. So until next time, I've been Villainy, and great. Bye-bye.